episode of our celebration. Can you hear me clearly, everyone? Okay, fantastic. So this is basically the testimony of a frequency therapy mechanism, which you are going to witness how it is creating magic in people's life. It's so transforming that it's not just, I was just there on Instagram live and was telling them to come and listen how we are, each one of us are able to experience the magic, the creator, the universe. It's everything there. And that's the message which I want to call it out. I am the host for the day. I'm from Bangalore, Leena Joy, a certified life coach, and got into this magical divine journey 7 months back. And trust me, I was not able that I will be able to come here and do this live. I was having dengue, completely low platelet count, and I can't tell you, because of the low platelet count, it literally I was literally on the bed, but still only with Healy and taking all the precautionary measure which is required. So please take everything what is required. Along with it, take the support of Healy and the programs which it suggests. So I took the programs of impurities, digital nutrition. There is digital nutrition programs which is given. So it's 100% absorption in the body. It works like magic. I use some cell harmony programs. So this is Mac Healy. It was continuously on my body. Entire night, the cell harmony, the head harmony, I was having 104 fever, and this was continuously taking care of me. Not even a single dolo tablet got into my body. You can see my eyes, it is little dark circles. I hope the makeup has not covered it all. But it's little dark circles there. So I'm just coming out of a dengue treatment, but I can tell you, Healy was literally very, very supportive in my journey, and also Mac Healy, the way it has taken care of me. And I'm telling you this story of 3 days before, and I'm here live talking to you. Now, it's nothing less than a magic, I can tell you guys. I was literally telling universe, keep me ready. I need to be there live. And how I will be there, I don't know. I'm lying down on the bed with 104 fever. And that's it. I started my Healy, started my programs, Bioenergetic Harmony 1, Harmony 2, Impurities, Blood Harmony, Kidney Harmony, whatever programs was suggested to me while I was scanning my body. And it was such a divine thing at the right time that I was ready to be up. And today we are all here, and I'm ready to share my experience with this entire group who is here, who is ready to share their experience. Trust me, it's like God is telling you that khul jayenge sare raste. Tu रुकावटों से लड़ तो सही, सब हासिल हो जाएगा. तो अपनी जिद पे अड़ तो सही. एक बार जिद पे अड़ गए ना कि चाहिए तो चाहिए, मिलेगा जरूर. It doesn't matter whatever it is. I was just asking to come for this live session. I was just asking God, God, take me out of the bed and I want to be live. And it made it happen. So just imagine, everything is possible with this small little genie in my hand. And let's start the session today. I don't want to take it more further. I would only tell you, let's start with just a prayer and affirmation. Healy has literally taught me that I don't have to sit to talk to God by lighting a candle or sitting for prayer. Every thought which comes to my mind, every second, I just spoke to God. Every time I have judged someone, I have just spoken to God. Every time I have reacted in a certain way, I have just spoken to God. Every time I am actually talking to myself, I've just spoken to God. And if that level of transformation Healy can bring into me, trust me, life becomes so magical. So let's start with the first magical being here who is ready to share their experience. Asha Chaurasia from Calcutta. Yes, Asha ji, we are all here to listen to you. आप बोल सकती हैं आशा जी, आप सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है। आशा जी आप अनम्यूट कर लीजिए।
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. And first of all, thank you, Leena ji, for introducing me, and speedy recovery for you. Get well soon with
Thank
your
you.
Healy. And here we are, all are in our Healy family. So we all are blessed, really. My Healy is also with me. So मैं जो अपना शेयर करने जा रही हूँ, मैं हिली को मुझे जानने का मौका मिला फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ जून। मैंने फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ जून में मैं बैंगलोर के ऑफिस में गई थी। वहां मैंने विकास जी के साथ मैं मीटिंग में थी और मैंने हिली को देखा। दैट डे आई मतलब कि कन्विंस्ड कि मुझे हिली लेना है, प्रोफेशनल लेना है। और मैंने 6 जून को, चूंकि मैं एक डायबिटिक हूँ और मुझे थायराइड का भी कुछ इशू है, मैंने टेस्ट करवाया। और दैट डे 6 जून को मेरा जो रिपोर्ट आया वो HbA1c वाज सो हाई, 9.2 HbA1c, एंड माय फास्टिंग वाज अप टू 210। हाँ, और मैं क्या हुआ कि मैंने इसको फैमिली में बिल्कुल भी शेयर नहीं किया, क्योंकि मैं ऑलरेडी हिली से मिल चुकी थी और मुझे पूरा भरोसा था कि जिस दिन हिली आएगा हिली मुझे ठीक करेगा, मुझे डॉक्टर के पास नहीं जाना। मैं पहले मेटफॉर्मिन जो मैं अपना खा रही थी, मैंने उसी को कंटिन्यू रखा, मैंने किसी को नहीं बताया। और 20 जून को मेरे पास मैंने लिया 20 जून को मैंने हिली लिया। और फिर भी मैंने 1 मंथ मुझे लगा हिली को समझने में, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं था। और मैं यहाँ मैंने थैंक्स करना चाहती हूँ मेरे स्पॉन्सर मिस्टर मयंक रॉय को, जो मुझे हमेशा बोलते थे आप बिजनेस मत करो बट हिली तो यूज करो, ठीक से अपने बॉडी का तो ख्याल रखो। मैं बोलती थी ओके ओके ठीक है। मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि कैसे यूज करें। मैं अपने मन से जो डायबिटिक का प्रोग्राम होता था स्प्लीन पैनक्रियास, मैं वो चला लेती थी। फिर विकास जी ने मुझे बताया नहीं, आप ठीक से एनालिसिस करिए और अपने हिली प्रोग्राम को चलाइए। ये मैंने लास्ट वीक ऑफ जुलाई में मुझे पता चला। फिर मैं लास्ट वीक ऑफ जुलाई से मैंने रेगुलर हिली को यूज किया सब कुछ। और अभी 21 अगस्त को मेरा पूरा चेकअप हुआ है एंड माय HbA1c इज केम डाउन एंड इट्स 7.4। आई एम सो हैप्पी, फ्रॉम 9.2 से 7.4 आ गया, और इन अ स्पैन ऑफ आई थिंक 20 डेज। हाँ, और मेरा जो थायराइड था उस समय था मेरा हाइपोथायराइड, वो एवरेज से थोड़ा नीचे था, वो एवरेज में आ गया। एंड आई वॉज सो हैप्पी कि मतलब मैंने नेक्स्ट डे ही मैं विकास जी को मैंने कॉल किया कि ये सब मेरे साथ हुआ है। तो उन्होंने कहा इस बार तो आपको टेस्टिमनी देना होगा। मैंने कहा बिल्कुल मैं दूंगी टेस्टिमनी। और एक चीज मैं शेयर करना चाहती हूँ, मैं एक क्रॉनिक मेरा चला आ रहा है 8-10 ईयर से, कॉन्स्टिपेशन का भी, तो वो भी मैंने प्रोग्राम में चला रही हूँ। और मुझे 80% मैं बोल सकती हूँ इसमें भी मुझे पूरा रिलीफ मिला है। सो आई एम सो थैंकफुल टू, और सबसे ज्यादा मैं थैंकफुल हूँ मेरे स्पॉन्सर मिस्टर मयंक राय को का, कि उन्होंने मुझे बताया ये कि आप लीजिए, इसको अपने लिए लीजिए। और मैं मयंक जी एक बात आपको प्रॉमिस करना चाहती हूँ कि हम बिजनेस भी हम लोग जरूर करेंगे, हो सकता है अभी नहीं, लेकिन मैं बिजनेस भी अच्छा करूंगी। सो थैंक यू ऑल माय हीली फैमिली, थैंक यू मयंक जी, थैंक यू विकास जी, थैंक यू लीना जी। जो मैं फर्स्ट डे जब मैं बैंगलोर ऑफिस गई थी, मैंने आपसे मिला था, मैंने आपका स्टोरी सुना था, आई गॉट सो इंस्पायर्ड विथ यू। तो थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू।
Love you, love you, love you, bless you. Okay, all of you, we have to send blessings to the person who is sharing. So, and this is the way we share the blessings. I feel all of you who were there with me, we all know. And एंड द आशा जी, जब हम आपको ब्लेसिंग्स भेज रहे हैं ना, तब आप भगवान से और भी सब मांगिए, क्योंकि यहाँ पे कितने लोग हैं, 132 लोग आपको ब्लेसिंग्स भेज रहे हैं। तो आप बस
thank you
मांगिए
all of
आपको
you.
क्या चाहिए, एंड वी आर जस्ट
Gratitude,
सेंडिंग यू ब्लेसिंग्स कि आपकी लाइफ
gratitude.
में सब कुछ भरपूर आए. So thank you so much for sharing that, and Asha ji, and it actually requires courage to come and talk in front of so many people and share your weakness and your limitations, what you're going through in body. So it's not so easy. Thank you so much, Asha ji, for being
Thank
there.
you.
Okay, we'll move on with the next angel, and that's Mrs. Nityavati. I just love her. Yes, Nitya ji.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, I am Nitya. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, little
Okay.
bit about yourself, and then you can give your testimony.
Yes. Okay, I'm Nitya. I am from Chennai, and I have been in various businesses for 40 years. But now, actually, my passion has always been for past 30 years about healing, and then various modalities of experiencing myself, and for helping others. Actually, I don't go public, but I do for my family and well wishers. And now, actually, in June, I came across Healy, which has been a very big blessing to me because, I have been complete myself, but the thing is, one person was nagging. I was not still complete. Like, even though I have everything, but still I was not in complete peace. But after Healy came into my life, I have been completely, I don't know, it is fulfilled. Like, I am complete. That's what makes me very I don't know how to say it, but that is the satisfaction I got. And thanks to Rajender and our Vikash ji, Leena ji, and Mr. Pushdev Sharma ji, and Marcus, I'm really thankful to him because for bringing this in, beautiful technology for one and all to experience this. I know I don't have any words to express. And also my my staff started saying me, ma'am, you're nowadays more composed, you are not, little bit of agitation I used to get when something goes wrong. But nowadays she's saying, my one of my staff, she came right across. She came and said, you have been very more composed nowadays and more calm, and you are more, happier. That's what she told me. And also my TT coach, he said, for some reason, ma'am, you are starting to play better. And also I am more focused and with vigor. I am playing. And one more thing, my meditation has really very awesome because of Maggie Lee. Whenever I put it in the during my meditation, I feel the energy somehow it is passing through my body, and it is so calming, and I go into instant meditation. I'm really enjoying. I have to be thankful for everybody in the team. Very much I appreciate, and very grateful. Thank you,
Thank
thank you,
you.
thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks for the
Nitya ma'am. Thank
opportunity
you.
for sharing my experience.
And
Thank you.
you're glowing more day by day.
Thank you. And my skin also has grown, like he says, like Mr. Rajendra says, my skin has, my texture has improved a lot. And the programs are amazing. Oh my God, no words to express. Thank you.
Superb. Thank you, Nitya ma'am, for sharing it.
Thanks.
And I can totally understand when you were saying that something was missing. What was missing, I don't know. And that was exactly when I was there. Like everything was so good, and everything. I mean, in terms of having a gem of a person as my husband, beautiful angel, luxurious vacation, but something was missing in my life. And that Healy brought in a level of fulfillment. So I can totally relate what you are saying. Bless you with all what you are looking forward to get into the next level. I feel your next is the jet plane which has to come in and that's your dream, I came to know. And it's not like the first time the jet plane. I should get again, you should have a second jet plane. She already owns a jet plane.
Thank
And
you,
she's looking
thank you.
forward for a second jet plane. So bless you, Nitya ma'am. Thank you so much. You are an inspiration in
Thank
our
you.
life.
Thanks a lot.
We have another charming, beautiful, pretty manifestation coach, Tanvita Ganguly, all the way from Calcutta again.
Thank you so much, Rina. I hope that I'm visible and audible well.
You are.
Okay. Yes, I am using this for its last 1.5 months, and I have seen 5 changes within me and my family. So I want to start with that. As you say that I am into this life coaching industry, I'm also a healer. I was helping my students, but somehow I was feeling that something is missing. There was a point after that I was getting stuck, and I was actually manifesting. I was telling my universe that give me that tool so that I can help my own student. And within 3 days, actually, Vikas came to my life and showed me the Healy. So he actually acted as the God, the universe in human form. So thank you so much, Vikas, for that. And you know what? Yes, my student got helped, but before that, I was having some problems. The aura analysis told me that I am having some problem with my mother, and that was true. I was not actually acknowledging this fact because I was avoiding it. But when I see a machine, a device can tell me what I am going through, which is completely in my subconscious mind, my jaw just dropped. And I started taking healing regarding that, and it's been a week. I can see the changes within my mom and me, my relationship with my mother is getting improved. She's he's managed to give me more time, able to talk to me, able to understand me, and vice versa. That was something which I was craving for. I'm 31 years. That is what I was craving for 31 years, 30 years, I can say. And that was something, the best gift I can ever get from anything, anyone, and from the universe. That happened. Along with that, I was having insomnia. So I used to walk all night because of that. But right now I'm sleeping like a baby and I'm waking up like, yes, I used to have morning anxiety also, but that has vanished from my life completely. I'm waking up by 7 and I start my walk with full of energy. And along with that, I also have helped one of my students who was having gyno problem and she was not able to wake up from the bed because of the severe pain she was going through. That was the first time I sent the distance healing. And next day she called me and she told me, ma'am, I'm going to office. She's also from Bangalore. So that was also a miracle, which I just saw that within overnight, I just gave it for 20 to 30 minutes, I believe. And the next day she called me and told me, now I don't know what you have done, but I'm going to office. So that was again, yes, I was able to help my students as well as I was able to help myself. I was also having this menstrual pain and tiredness. I just run the program and I saw that it's coming that mental balance as well as the jawbone harmony that came automatically. I ran it and I was walking like I'm not into my period. So these are I think these are enough for 1.5 months to experience all this thing together. This is nothing but a universal gift to me. I'm so grateful to the universe. I'm so grateful to Vikas and all the people in this entire room is listening to me, as well as Lena. You are my role model. I think I never got the chance to tell you, but whenever I think that, okay, I'm not able to manage, I always think about you. That if you are able to manage, then I can. So thank you so much, Lena. Thank you, everyone.
Bless you, sweetheart. All of you, literally, I mean, the relationship issues and the small things, daughter-mother relationship, I mean, it so literally fills my heart. And if this is something which a small device can bring into every family, I feel no amount bank balance can actually convey or bring that joy and fulfillment to people's life. So bless you all 147 people here. Can we all bless Tanvita Ganguly to actually take this energy into the world, and this world needs angels like you. So bless you, Tanvita. Bless you so much. So we have next divine gentleman with us, who's coming in is Mr. Venkat Krishnan, completely naturopath. I am getting a call one night at 12 o'clock from his daughter calling me and saying that my father is having 104 fever, what to do? And I'm like, don't panic, everything is fine. And she's like, no, he's not panicking. He's like, I have Healy with me. So, and I was like, okay. So, Venkat sir, all over to you.
Thank you, Lina. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, good. Let me introduce myself. My name is Venkata Krishnan. I retired from telecom IT company. I live in Bangalore with my wife, daughter, son-in-law, and grandson. So actually, I was already a practitioner of acupuncture, auricular, and sujok therapies. So my brother-in-law, Mr. Kannan, introduced me to Healy. See, when these type of new things I come to know, normally I want to give a try, because unless you make a start, you will never have any experience of it, and to say that either it is good or bad. Anything is there, first of all, give a try. So I decided, and I got my Healy 2 weeks back. So my expectations were, okay, let the healing happens as per my body conditions. At the face, it has to happen. So I didn't have many expectations other than just start using Healy. So like Lina has told, last week I had fever, and as per my daughter and wife, I was not conscious for about almost 7-8 hours, which I was not aware. It is information given by them. So afterwards, after the first day fever, the next day, I consulted Lina and I applied Australian bush flower module. And the next day, actually, normally when I get fever, the after effects will be there for a couple of days. But the next day, I was back to normal. I have not used any medications. Normally, I don't use it. And that was fantastic. You don't expect such a miracle to happen. See, if you have already thought, okay, this is going to help and put it, then it happens, you don't get that joy. But in this case, I was not knowing what is going to happen, but I wanted to try what is best for my body. And because Lina ji has suggested, I thought that it has to work, and it worked. And after the fever, one effect I had is I lost my sleep in the next day. So I just went and found out that there's a sleeping module available. So I had put that. I slept like a child for almost normally 4-5 hours. I wake up. That day I slept for 8 hours. So we see these small things. Once you experience it, you feel, yeah, you have done a fantastic vision of going for a heal. Now, the third thing I wanted to mention is after I started using Healy, see, my prostate problem severity has come down. Even though I never had this thing of which model to apply and that. Only thing is I am going through the second week of the gold cycle. So because I decided to repeat it, so I am going through the gold cycle. So in my house, myself, my wife and my daughter, we all of us use this thing in cycle. First I put, then afterwards my wife, after my daughter. So it cycle continues such that we put at least 3 times a day. So with all these things, as of today, as I see the first 2 weeks itself, I can see such a fantastic effect. So I am very sure as the days to come and I start and continue to use Healy, miracles are going to happen, and I am very sure it will happen. And I once again thank Kannan and Lina for bringing me into this world of Healy. And without God's intention, nothing happens. So my thanks goes to Kannan, Lina, and the Almighty. And thank once and all for all of you, because it is in one way or other. See, this world is totally connected. If I am getting into Healy and doing something, there may be so many people who would have blessed. So the people, the known and unknown people who have blessed me, thanks one and all. Thank you.
Well, thank you, sir, for sharing. And trust me, it is your belief and your faith which actually helps you. Healy works with your energy. Healy works with what you put in, because everything is possible. What we think will only happen. And Venkat sir is completely getting trained by Sheila and Hemant, and Sheila Hemant is completely taking care of Venkat sir. It was just that one call which I connected with him, but entirely I would say a big thank you to Sheila and Hemant for taking care of him, and so well he actually came back. So thank you, Venkat sir. All of us, let's just bless Venkat sir, that your wisdom, your knowledge, the belief, let everyone in this world carry through you. Thank you. So we have next person coming in is Miss Priyadarshini. Miss Priyadarshini, all over to you. Where are you? Okay. Awesome. Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
I am Priyadarshini.
Yes, ma'am.
I am from Bangalore. I'm just housewife.
Awesome, ma'am. That's a great job, which I can't
am
do.
basically engineer, but I am not working now because of many household disturbances. So now I am 57. I passed through many negatives in my life, and I got stressed with that. Now since last Sunday, I am using Healy. Last Monday. Since 1 week, I am using Healy. And I started this program. Mrs. Sheila Matad, Hemant Matad, introduced me to this. And so, from Monday, I started just cleansing. And Monday, I was okay. Since Tuesday till Friday, I got all my problems popped up. All the things what I suffered since 30 years, again, they came back. They troubled me. I suffered for 4 days with fever, everything. Leg pain, back pain, many head pain, migraine, everything I faced. Many 10 to 15 problems I faced. And now, since yesterday, I am okay. Everything got calm. And yesterday, today, I am happy with, say, everything has gone. I didn't use any medications. Without medications, everything gone. So now, since only 1 week has happened, I can't tell much about this. But what happened this week, okay. Naturally, a fever came and it went. I didn't have any medications. I'm happy with that. Since yesterday, I'm happy, normal. I have many negative programs to test and practice. I can't tell more than this anything.
Thank you for sharing, and thank you for sharing.
Thank you for our team, Nagesh sir, Sheila Matad, Hemant Matad. They personally contacted me today. They teach me for next programs and all. And sure, I will try and get success in that, I hope. Thank you very much for the whole team.
Yes, thank you for sharing. And trust me, this is the story of every woman. We actually go through in life, going through a lot of pain, lot of sacrifices. And I feel not just women, every person, some or the other turmoils we go through in our life, and we feel we have overcome it, but it is there in our body. It is there in our body as blockages. And that's what Healy does. Healy detoxifies. Healy detoxifies. It picks up the garbage which is hidden, and it will clean out from the body. So when we start using Healy, and during the detox period, there would be 1 or 2 days wherein all your old thoughts would be coming in, all the old pains would again erupt. So there is no panic situation. This is the time it is being completely thrown out of your life, and so that we can create space for the new things to come in. And that's where abundance kicks in. The reason abundance was blocked because the pain thoughts were blocked. So thank you so much, Priyadarshini ma'am. Bless you so much. Now, yeah, going forward, all your thoughts would be actually manifested in your life. So make sure you think big. Whatever you think, Healy will bring it to your life. So bless you.
Thank
Bless
you
you,
very much.
Priyadarshini ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. We have the next person coming in is Ms. Kannan, sir, my favorite hero. Yes, sir, over to you. Sir, you have to unmute, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I unmuted. Good evening to all. I am Kannan, a retired person. Myself and Venkat, we are friends in Baroda. Now we have become relative because my sister is married to Venkat. Okay, there is the introduction. I am 68 years plus young man. Okay, was brought. This was introduced to me by my cousin Lata Rangan. See, whenever I was in trouble with health, she somehow or other, as a God said, she comes and say, "Okay, you try this, you try this." When I was having some trouble with the medicine, it's interacted with my body, and I was having a pricking sensation. And she introduced me to Louis A. and Joe Dispenza. So I have become an ardent follower of these two people. Okay, coming back to that, when she introduced this about this, then Leena ji, I was talking to her. Then she said it is a product made out of quantum science. Since I am a science student, I understood immediately what is a quantum science and how it will work. She said it is going up to the cell level and it is healing. Then immediately I never had any thought. I jumped in and I bought the system. Almost 3 weeks I am working on that. First week, it has gone for a golden cycle. Then I didn't see much of it. I said, okay, 20 plus years of sugar and BP will not go overnight. It's not a miracle, no? Okay, I have a belief like Venkat, what he said. Belief is the first medicine for anything and everything. I applied. Then after that, Pushpadev said, you start the all early cycle. I started the all early cycle. It has gone for almost 10 days. Then I found that my sugar variation, because earlier my sugar variation was too high. That means if you take the coefficient of variation, it will be more than 10%. Now, even though my sugar level is high around 220, but the variation, the CV percent, I will say it is 2%. That is a big achievement for me. Then after finishing that first cycle of all yearly program, I applied the all yearly program today morning. I was surprised. He said first attend to the skin program. Because why I was surprised means 4 days back, I got burnt in my stomach on the left-hand side, which Leena, I told you also. That I totally got burned while I was inhaling the steam for my cold. Then immediately, that time I talked to her, she said, apply the chronic pain. I applied that, the pain has come down dramatically. I never felt for a boiling water falling on my stomach and left thigh. It has burnt my skin, but I never felt that, that pain. So when I started my analyzing my aura, my variation in the profile, I analyzed my bioenergy. And then afterwards, and I run all yearly program. It said attend to the first point was skin. I was totally bowled by this system, how it has analyzed. And after that, it has given some more, which I had to try and see what changes it is going to bring. I already, then my wife and myself, we are using it. Then my wife was using it after 1 week. She applied that, and when she was using the all yearly program, in her this thing 5 points, the skin has come. She was applying that, and she had some scar on her right hand. So after applying that program, she found some portion of the scar has disappeared, and she got a normal skin. So this is what I observed. hopefully I come back to my normal and I want to go back to my Baroda days where I was enjoying myself along with Venkat. So hopefully that is coming. You can see some hair later on in the next testimonial. Thank you.
Thank you, Kannan
Thank you.
sir, for
Now,
sharing it.
see, now also I am running a program while talking.
Superb, superb. Very nice. Thank you so much. And I thank you for sharing it. And I have always seen you so positive. I've always seen you having the thoughts of looking forward to life in a very, very positive way. And I know you are a follower of Joe Dispenza. So as Joe Dispenza teaches us that visualize what we want, and you are almost there. So keep visualizing that your sugar levels has come to normal, and doctor is telling you to reduce the tablet. Doctor has actually told you to reduce insulin. That is the level you have come in. How happy you will feel. Live that life today, and trust me, Healy will help you to reach there much faster. So bless you, bless you, bless you, Kannan sir, with best of the health, best of the
let everybody get these benefits of buying the Healy so that they are happy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing.
One more point, I forgot to this thing. Whatever I heard from this, I wanted to help the poor children who are economically very weaker, but academically very bright. I wanted to help those people.
Super. You will be able to. Healy will help you to reach out to them. Bless you.
That is my prayer.
So wonderful. So we have, I'm so sorry, I was making Dr. Sanjeev wait from a long time. Is Dr. Sanjeev is there here? Sorry. Yes, Dr. Sanjeev. Yes, yes, Dr. Sanjeev. Over to you.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I am Dr. Sanjeev. I am an anesthetist. And I am one of the director for the multi-specialty hospital in Belgaum, Karnataka. I suffered from a disease called peripheral neuropathy, where the both hands, legs, and mouth all will not work. I went to various hospitals. I got treated there, but there was no relief. Then I came back to my sister's place, Hubli, where Mr. Shivayogi told me about this. He's a Reiki master. He told me about this, and immediately I bought the gold cycle, and I ran it for 5 days. I was able to eat myself. I was able to walk properly, and I was able to talk properly, which I was, it was very difficult for me. I was so much depressed that I cannot get back to my normal life. But since I have used that cycle, gold cycle, I'm able to go to even hospital, and people are talking to me in a proper way, and they are helping me. I started my practice also. Last 2 days, I have started my practice again. And I'm very happy about what Healy has done to me. So immediately, I was only, I have taken only that gold cycle. Now, today I have changed to professional. So I'll try to use that, and I should improve some more, and I can make use of Healy properly. Thank you so much.
Superb, sir. Sir, how long, how many times you were using it in a day? How many programs you ran it?
I used for 1 week of gold cycle, and I am repeating it.
Superb. So nice, sir. Thank you so much for sharing. It is literally such a big transformation to see this in people's life, and especially a person like you. You are an angel and you are required for others. And you being coming out of that illness is so
Yeah,
good.
I used to give anesthesia for 10 to 12 patients a day. Last 2 months, I have not given it because I was not able to walk also. I was not able to eat also. I was on only a liquid diet. I lost around 12 kgs. But after Healy, I started, my appetite has increased. My all other parameters have come to normal. Last 2 days, I'm able to go to the hospital and give anesthesia to the patient. That is
So good,
great.
sir. So good, so good, so wonderful. Let's everyone here can be all bless Dr. Sanjeev. May he come back to the perfect health, and through his hands, there are so many people who will get the perfect health and abundance. Thank you, Dr. Sanjeev, for sharing this to us.
Thank you
Truly,
so much.
there are so many people who will get help from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Do we have Kartika ma'am here? Because she might also have to leave early. She is another beautiful angel who is serving an animal lover. And I have gone to her farms. Is she here? Or she's there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you see
fantastic.
me?
Okay. Okay, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I kept you waiting. And trust me, when I got introduced to her and there was some kind of miscommunications here and there, and I literally got a perception about her that, oh, she's very aggressive. She's not talking properly to me. But I mean, when I went to her house, when I saw the work she does, when I actually understood her very closely, the kind of respect, the kind of love which I have for her, trust me, I mean, you just can't judge people from what you listen to them, but if you spend time with them, the beautiful souls they are, you will realize it. And that's what one person, Kartika Nair ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being here. Yes, over to you.
Thank you. Sai Ram and namaste to everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So I'm Kartika and I live in Puttaparthi. I live a retired life. First of all, Leena, I hope you feel better very quickly. This dengue can be horrible on the body, but you have Healy, and all my good wishes and blessings that you get better absolutely 100%.
Thank you.
Also,
Thank you.
congratulations to all of us on the Chandrayaan. We are doing well. We are going places. There are other aspects also where Indians are doing very well. So we are really on top of the game. Okay, enough about that. I live in Puttaparthi with a bunch of animals. They have enriched my lives. They have honored me by adopting me. And that's how I spend my time.
Ma'am,
right
there is
now.
a network, there is little bit of network glitch.
Okay, so it gets better if I put the video off. Should I put the video off?
No, continue,
Yeah,
ma'am.
you
can just have to speak a little louder, that's all.
just speak
Okay.
little louder, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'll be shouting now. Then you'll say I'm aggressive.
No, ma'am, be that. I know you as a person. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we're talking about enrichment. Very recently, my daughter's mother by law, husband's mother. I would say she is her mother by law, her second mother, Lata. She introduced Healy to me. She called me up one day and she spoke about Healy, and she didn't have to complete, whatever she had to say. I just resonated with it. So immediately, I was a sitting duck. I said, okay, I'm going for it, because she spoke about frequency and vibration. And I've been into Reiki and pranic and stuff for the longest time. So I sort of resonated to whatever she was saying almost immediately. And I bought the gadget. The selling point for me was that I could heal animals with it. And also the fact that, I have 2 weeks to use it and see if it works or not. So I just went for it. And the first thing that happened with me was I had been laboring with an ankle ache for a very long time because I walk a lot, I stand a lot with, taking care of so many animals. So I would just give myself Reiki, or I would just do pranic or something like that. I would get relief. But then the next morning when I woke up, I get up around 3. Again, it would be sort of stiff and I would have to labor with it for some time, and when the sun came out, it would sort of loosen itself. So it's been going on for some time. And then I had reconciled to the fact that, as you are growing older, I'm closer to 60 than 16. So when you are at that age, you sort of reconcile to these things, okay, aches and pains will happen. There will be, you know, stuff that you need to deal with. So I kind of reconciled with it. But when I ran this gold cycle in Healy, on the 5th day, I was just sitting and I remember I was running the relax program. I don't know, I just felt something draining from my body. And I felt so very light, as though some weight had just gone from the body. And there was a swelling on the ankle also, which used to hurt. The swelling went away, the pain went away, and I have had no aches or pains after that. And when Leena and Sheila and Hemant came here, I actually sat on the floor with all of you. I wasn't able to do that for the longest time. So that has helped tremendously. I generally have a feeling of wellness and, a happy feeling for no particular reason, just that everything is just wonderful. And my animals have benefited a lot. I have a cat who had dental problems, and I've been just running the program on her. And she would have a flare up every 3rd or 4th day, and she was on antibiotics for pretty long. It's almost 3 weeks, no antibiotics, no pain. She's eating normally. She's absolutely fine, and she's actually now started behaving like a kitten, although she's about 9 years, 10 years old. She started behaving like a kitten. I also have a dog who had to, he had a battle with the big C, and he had to undergo chemo. And after that, his insides were a little sensitive. Uh, he had digestive issues. And I've been running this program on him, and he seems much, much, much better. He's eating better. He doesn't go for leaves as much as he used to. He's definitely on the mend. I have another dog kid who is very boisterous, extremely distracted, and he's all over the place. He's running after the cats and the monkeys, and is generally a bundle of energy. And when I take him for a walk, he pulls with all his might. I've actually had to invoke Hanumanji to, sort of help me with it. But I ran this program, and the boy is so much calmer now, so much more manageable. So my whole idea of, getting the Healy so that I could, use it on my animals has worked really, really well. So that being one aspect, I think on a larger scale, I feel Healy is going to increase the frequency of the planet itself. Just like, Pushdev sir also said, and Marcus Mike also says, because if a lot of people have this frequency going for them, it is going to affect the general quality of all life forms. It is going to do that. And now that we are on the threshold of the new earth, the 5th dimension, the Satyug, I think this is divinely ordained. We need something like this, a technology like this, which is going to sort of take us over to the new age, to the making of the new earth. So for that, I am so eternally grateful to Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. I am a devotee of his. I do not know of a power higher than him, but if there is one, then thank you to that power. I thank the universe. I thank Margaret Schmieke and his whole team, and in his team come Lina, who was kind enough to come all the way from Bengaluru to Puttaparthi with Sheila and Hemant and their two wonderful sons. And Lena actually sat down next to me and explained to me how this thing works. There is a systematic way of running it. So if you're just kind of vague with it, you don't get the result that you want to get. So Lena sat with me and she said, this is how you run it. And when you run it like this, you will have the results that you're looking for. So thank you so much, Lena, and your exuberance and your energy is infectious. You just brighten everything. Thank you for everything. And thank you, Sheila and Hemant, for having come and always being there. Also, thank you, Vikas. When I called him for something, he was most obliging and has also said, anytime, call me. I'm there to help you. Also to Pushpadev sir, who every day religiously is helping people understand this frequency, because there is some hand holding required. This is not something that has a reference point. It's not like getting a mobile. Even when we first got the mobile, we really didn't know what to do with it, or the email. We didn't know what it was. But after so many years, it's something that every person on the road has a mobile and an email. I think Healy is going to be like that as well. Every person is going to have it, and every person must have it, because this is the only thing that is going to heal the planet. If you look at all the cruelty that's happening, all the damage that humans are doing, I mean, look at the stuff we are doing. This is such, low vibration. And I think Healy is going to sort that out, increase the vibration of every person so that everybody does the right thing by all life forms on this planet. Thank you for hearing me out. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I thank God. I thank my parents. I thank every angel who has brought Healy to me, because I live in a sleepy little hamlet called Puttaparthi, where we don't even have a decent mall or a cinema theater. But the most sophisticated gadget on this planet has reached me. This had to happen because there was some bigger force at work. I am so eternally grateful. Thank you very much. Saira.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And you can see my pet over here, and completely with Healy and Mac Healy, and absolutely healthy and enjoying listening to all the animal stories. So and she is Cookie. So Cookie is telling hi to everyone. So I have a very selfish reason of helping each and every one who is an animal lover. I myself, each and every cell of my body craves to be with animal, whether it is pet, whether it is at home, whether it is street, whether I just go for it. And when I saw Kartika ma'am, she's literally living my dreams. Where I want to be, she's already there. So she literally showed me that what you are thinking, it's possible. And I was thinking I'm mad, because everyone calls me mad. My parents calls me mad, my brother calls me mad, that she is a mad woman, you don't talk to her, she will only keep animals. So now literally Kartika ma'am showed me, you are not mad the way you are thinking, it's possible. You can keep animals, and that too so many animals at home. So thank you, ma'am. You are literally my role model, and we bless you. We bless you so much of abundance to you, to all the pet parents who are actually taking Healy through you, to your pet animals at home, and all the pains, all the health aches which you're going through. Have the best of the health, best of the wealth, and keep spreading to this world. Thank you for being the part of my life. And
Can I take 1 minute more, please?
yes,
There's one more thing I
ma'am.
wanted. May I? So
Yes, ma'am.
there's a young boy in Madurai. He has got this tinnitus and vitiligo. His mother died when he was very young, and his father lives in a different place. And he's seen my posts on Facebook about healing and stuff like that. So he contacted me and he asked me whether I could help him with all these things. You know, he's in such a bad shape. He's younger than my son. He's just about 35 or so. And he's laid up in bed. He can't get up. He's putting up in the YMCA because he needs to be with people. So when he requested me, I started this long distance Healy program on him. And 3 days later, he says that I have not felt this good in several months. That sound in my ears and my forehead has gone. I am getting up and walking, and I'm eating better in 3 days.
Oh,
So
awesome.
yeah.
And this
So
was
I
the
plan
remote
to-
therapy.
Yeah, just remote. I've not even seen this kid. I don't know him. I just ran a remote healing for him through the blue app, and then I would run the corresponding thing on the pink app in the morning. He has just sent me a photograph, and I have been sending him healing. And in 3 days, he tells me that he has not felt like this in months. So
This is magical.
This is a divine product, and what is divinely ordained will reach everybody for sure. Just like everyone has the mobile, everybody will end up with the heat, no doubt. So
Absolutely, ma'am. Thank you for actually sharing that. That really so remarkable. And when we actually hear these life stories, it gives us so much of belief, and it makes the strength. It gives us strength, and the faith in Healy goes deeper. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing, ma'am. We'll go to the next animal lover, another one. I feel I'm attracting all animal lovers now. Now, she's another beautiful angel, Hima from Bangalore. Hima, you are there. Hi, Hima.
Hi, Lena.
Hi. Over to you.
Thank you, Lena. Hello, everyone. My name is Hima, and like Lena said, that is my recognition. I would say I'm an animal being. That's all I know. Like I would, if you let me be, I'll go live in a jungle with animals. That's all I want to do. But
I'll join
Kartika
you.
ma'am has already spoken, yeah, so much about what it is to be a being, right? Yeah, Healy, first of all, I would like to thank again Leena, Sheila, Hemant for introducing me to Healy. Much before that, my dear Pramod, my friend, just called me one day and said there's something like this and you should look into it. And I was going through a lot of depression. I was going through a lot of anxiety and depression, just because how the world is. Again, it's like you have to keep going in a world where things are not so beautiful, not every day, not even one day. In my case, it's like you step out and you see so much cruelty happening, so much injust happening for animals and humans also. Humans are also not happy at all. So at that time, Pramod started telling me about Healy and how it works and things like that. I was like, you know what, it's not going to work. How can something this magical come into my life? So that was my belief at that time, and I was really hopeless. I was just like, I couldn't move. in my own home, I wouldn't feel like doing things. I wouldn't feel like taking a step forward. I'm like, there is nothing to look forward to, which is a very, very, very like it's rock bottom. I had almost hit rock bottom. And yeah, through Pramod's coaxing and talking about this every single day, I went and met Leena and Sheila and Hemant, and I got to experience the device myself. And I think I just took one program. They ran a program for me. I think the gold cycle, right? Yeah, that booster shot. The next day, I was just like light and floating, and I'm like, wow, this is possible. More than anything, what Healy gave me, the first and foremost thing is hope. I was hopeless. I felt like, wow, it's not so bad. We can make a difference, and we can also be peaceful and happy, and we can make a difference. And ever since then, it's a continuous journey. I placed the order, I got the device in 2 days. It's been beautiful. It's miraculous, it's magical. It's like it's all of that you probably just want for yourself and for the world around. And animals, yeah. So I've been using Healy for my cats. The cats are naturally, outdoors. They have to be outdoors. They are carnivores, but we keep them inside the house, and so they don't get to hunt. And because of that, one of my cats had started attacking 2 other cats. So I've been giving Healy, and he's become a lot more calmer. I haven't yet tried leaving them together to see if it has completely worked, because I'm still worried, but I know that he's gotten a lot more calmer. The one magical thing that's actually happened is that I help animals, I rescue animals when they're in distress. Yesterday, I came about a golden retriever on the road, and she's been discarded by a breeder. You can clearly tell she's about 7 years old. Her condition is quite bad. Her teeth are sagging, and she's infested with ticks. She's dirty, like she's got black muck on her. She's actually really white, but you can see the black muck, and she's turned gray. So last night I found her and I brought her home. I was a lot more able of even rescuing a dog, because otherwise you go through a lot of emotional trauma. You feel burnt out even though you don't want to. You're not in a position to help these beings that need help, because you yourself are putting yourself in their shoes, in their skin, literally. Yesterday I was like, you know what, I'm fine. And then I bring her home. The first thing I do is my mom gives her something to eat. The first thing I think about is Healy. I run the animal program on her. She sleeps through the night. I think I ran it twice in last night. All night she was just like flat out, like she's not slept, I don't know in how many days. And she would get up, she would lick herself, she would clean herself. All night this was happening. Morning, she wakes up all chirpy and happy, eats her food, and then my mom gives her a raw carrot, and she's just munching on the carrot. She's around somewhere. And that is a miracle, because otherwise, I don't think she would have recovered that quickly. I took her to the vets. I've gotten her blood work done. I'm yet to get the reports, but I'm sure that there's nothing wrong with her that should take long to heal. And I give all the credit to Healy. I brought her back. I again ran Healy on her, and she's just like she's like a part of the family. It's like, she didn't come from the streets. That's how she's been behaving from morning. But usually such cases take a long time to heal, a long time to recuperate. So that is one, I don't even know how to, like everybody else, there are no words to express this device, this technology, this boon. This is a boon for mankind, for animals, for the planet. And like everybody is saying, I'll just echo it. It is going to raise, the consciousness of the entire world. And each and every person should have it. Each and every being should have it. And I would love to thank Pramod. Pramod is just a lifesaver. He's a beautiful, beautiful soul. He's brought this into my life. And all of the other people, Leena inspired me like crazy, just like she would to anybody else. And Hemant and Sheila, thank you so much. And yeah, Kartika ma'am, thank you. Thank you for doing all that you do. And you are the most beautiful soul. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Hema. And you are the most beautiful soul. You are a boon to this society. Trust me. I mean, it's not so easy to do that work, what you do. I mean, literally, I feel like, aapke charan kidhar hai? Oh God. I mean, how you do it. Yeah. I mean, it's not so easy just to say that you are an animal lover and literally show that love. Literally show that love through your actions. And that's what you do, Hima, Kartika ma'am. It's like you people are the role models. So thank you for doing what you do. And trust me, everything you desire is on its way. It has to come to you guys, because universe is also thinking, inko nahi dunga to kisko dunga. I mean, give abundance to them first, because someone who is taking care of the creation of the creator. The creator has created everything, the nature, the animals, the human beings. And if he can start taking care of everything what he has created, you will be taken care. You don't have to worry. And that's where Healy's abundance comes in. Thank you, Hima, for sharing it. Bless you, all of you guys. Please, 122 people here. Thank you for being there. Please help and bless Hima that she is in a big mission, and help her with all that desires which she is looking for, and for the pets, for the street, for her own health. Have the best of prosperous life. Bless you, my angel. Bless you. So we'll have the next person coming in is, okay, I've lost the track. Sudha, darling, from Chennai. Sudha, you are there. Okay, we'll wait for Sudha. Let's start with, I could see Richa Patel. Hi, Richa. Richa, your beautiful face came in front of me, so I just took your name.
Hi.
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 Yeah, over to you.
Hello, Leena ji. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Now become
Okay.
more awesome after listening to you.
Yeah. So yeah, I would like to share my testimony. It's about my client. I also do Reiki. So like she came to me and hello. Yeah.
Please go ahead. We can listen to you, Richa.
Sorry, I just lost the track. So yeah, she came to me and she was like, I'm stuck with this. I really feel that I'm stuck and with the situation. There are a lot of stressful situation in her life, and she was like, I really need your help with this situation. I really need to be like more she shared me entire story of hers, and I was like, okay, let me just help you. So she was like, okay, help me with this. And I was like, can I? And I showed her this device, Healy device, our Healy device, and she was like, I'll be very glad if you can use this today. I was like, yeah, definitely, I'm going to use this device on you today. I just, cleared her all aura, and I ran the program what she required that time, and she was actually trying for US visa. She was divorced, and she her parents were like really supporting her so far, but like she felt that at times she was like feeling that okay, like now life is not moving ahead the way she wanted, so and the way she expected. So she was like, I wanted to study abroad, I want to go I'm trying for my student visa, but I'm unable to get any appointment. And she was like, I have to wait, like my semester is starting and I have to wait for 6 months for the appointment. And she spoke to the what you call the agent in the morning itself, that okay, her lawyer, he said, okay, it's not possible before 6 months, you will definitely, there's no chance you are going to get an appointment. So she came very sad. She was like, I feel like I'm stuck, like I so badly want to go, but now I have to wait for another 6 months, which it's not possible because I've already applied for it. I don't know if I'm going to get admission again or not. So I was like, okay, let's just try and clean your aura. And that's what I did. I ran all Healy program, and in that, the aura clearing was the first thing that came up, and we did that. And I ran that program, booster shot also, and like, you know, I also did, like, you know, whatever the major chakras were block, I did that. Everything, like, you know, we ran that program along with my Reiki healing also. And she and you know what, after an hour and a half, when she was leaving my house, almost she stepped out of my house, and like she received a call from her agent and saying that, okay, we are getting a slot after 15 days. You are getting an interview. Your visa interview is final. Are you? And she was like excited. She was like, "Are you serious? Like, you know, did Healy did this?" I was like, "Yeah, probably. You know, this is the power of Healy. Like, you know, whatever. You know, if we are blocking our things, you know, if we at times think that, okay, nobody is getting an appointment, so I might also not get appointment before 6 months. So, like, you know, that's what happened with her. She was also thinking like that, and as soon as we cleared her aura, she was able to get an appointment, and you know, it just happened.
Awesome. Thank you, Richa. Thank you for sharing it. And I know that you have been doing a lot of work in healing people.
Yeah,
and
I also have another testimony of a doctor.
Yes.
She's my friend. She came to me. She was really depressed because she's an ophthalmologist surgeon. She's like, she was a topper in her college, and after that, she practiced for 5 years. She almost all the surgeries she did. She was like, you know, she was very good doctor before her marriage. I'm talking about before her marriage, when she was in Bangalore. She was really good doctor, and like, you know, she progressed very well back then. But something emotional baggages she was carrying after her marriages, which blocked a lot of her, you know, like, you know, which emotionally, you know, affected her so much that from last 2 years she was unable to perform any surgery. You know, as soon as whenever she used to get a patient of you know, who wanted a surgery, she'd always used to call her senior. Can you please do? I am unable to help this thing, even though her senior knew that she has already treated such kind of patients in past. So they were all like, you know, why are you not able to do it right now? Then she came to me. She was like, can you please help me? Because she have seen me using Healy. So she asked me once, and she was like, if you can help me out with this, you know, with my situation. I was like, definitely we can work on it. And 7 days of goal cycle I did, clear all her emotional baggages she was carrying after, like, you know, all the gold after detox cycle. On the 4th day, she was asking me, Richa, I'm having a patient. Can I go ahead and, you know, I want to try like my hands on surgery after 2 years. I was like, please go ahead. And she was like, I'm not going to call my senior or anyone. I'm just going to call my friend who will be just there. But she knows she knew her situation. So she'll be there morally, but she won't do anything. She'll be just there. But it happened that that friend of her was not available, so she didn't even call her, and she go ahead with the surgery, and it was successful after 2 years. And she came to me. She started crying, like that was her happy tears. She was like, I can't believe this just happened in 4 days. So that's the story of my friend.
Superb. Awesome. Thank you, Richa, for sharing this, and thank you for doing such an amazing work. I mean, so many people's life you are actually taking Healy in. Bless you with all the abundance, so that you keep doing the work what you're doing and spreading the healing energy out. So thank you for sharing. We have Dr. Prunal from Surat. Yes, Prunal, waiting for you. Unmute yourself, sweetheart.
I'm not able to find it.
Yeah, hello. Hi, Lina.
Hi. Over to you.
Yeah, so I am Kunal and I'm from Surat. First of all, I really would like to say thank you and thank you to Pragya because she introduced me to Healy. So the first day she told me to join the webinar. I said, "It's what about it?" She said, "Just join it," and I joined that day. And in that seminar, I've heard that there is some device which will help you to set your frequency. And I was like, my brain goes like mad. Nahi ho sakta hai aisa possible. And I thought, okay, chalo 5 minutes, I'll sit and I'll see kya hai. But then I sat for the whole webinar and then I asked few questions also. And only that day I decided, no, I want to go for this. The first day. So the next day I called Pragya and I got the Healy, and I'm really, really thankful that this decision I made. So I really want to share you two things about Healy. So as you shared before also, due to certain incident in our life, we started, developing that fearful habits and fearful emotions. So after I think 4 years of my life, I got rid of that fearful emotions, and I'm in fear of unknown. So I can have a beautiful sleep after 4 years. So that was the first testimony which I really want to give, and thank you. So grateful to Healy for that, and I found myself again back, which I was there before 4 years. The second thing I really would like to share about medical condition of my son. He's studying in Bangalore and he got fever. He came back to Surat. That day we got his blood test. His WBC count was 25,000 and he got the jaundice. We got this report in the evening. So immediately I put him on pure cycle, pure. And then when I got the report jaundice, so we thought कि अब तो hospital में admit करना है. So before going to hospital, I don't know, but when I put him on that liver program. So he got admitted in the evening. In the morning, again when the second so in the morning when he got another report done, so the report was clear and doctor was mad कि क्या कुछ problem है, report में कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा, ये नहीं possible नहीं हो सकता है. And again they go for another another test, then X-ray report and sonography report, and all reports were like totally clear, and he got released from the hospital on the second day. So it was like a miracle for me, and I shared this incident to my family. So my dad he also got Healy. My sister, he got Healy. My cousin at US, he got Healy. So like everybody's so happy, and I'm so grateful to Healy, to Lina, Vikasti, and of course Pragya. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Prunal, and it was really amazing. There are programs in Healy which actually increases the white blood cells, the count of it, and that's where when you see the count low and you ran the program and suddenly that count went high, and the question was, doctors were surprised that without doing any medication, how the count went high. And literally Prunal called me on that day. I remember that doctors are doing a research now that without any treatment, how the white blood cells count went high. So it's like, that's what Healy brings the magic in. I mean, it's quite scientific. It's working on your cells, and what your cells need, it's giving. So it's so amazing to hear stories like this. And yeah, I mean, Pragya has been guiding Prunal a lot, and the way Prunal is working on Healy. Prunal, thank you for sharing that amazing story. And trust me, Healy creates this magic in us that it will keep giving you that insight towards what is for your highest good and looking beyond your, the fear which was actually limiting you to do things. So bless you, sweetheart. Bless you, all of you. Bless Prunal with all the abundance in her life which she is looking for her highest good. Okay, we have Jyoti ma'am from Surat. Jyoti ma'am, you are there? Okay, we can't see her. We have, okay, next we have Priyanka Kumar. Hi Priyanka, you are there? Okay, Priyanka was traveling on the way from Chennai to Bangalore or Bangalore to Chennai. I'm not very sure, but she told she will. Priyanka,
Hello?
you can.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. Awesome. You are there. Fantastic.
Yeah, ma'am, I came back. I reached Chennai just now, few minutes back.
Oh, you reached Chennai now. Okay, super,
Yeah.
Priyanka. Over to you.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, the Healy was brought to me by my Reiki guru, Kritika Shah ma'am. Actually, I learned Reiki this January. That was the best decision this new year, actually. She's more than my guru because she always guides me on everything. Sometimes she just messages at the right time. So it happened that way too regarding Healy also. I was so upset with personal life, also work, and also my mom was getting ill. So I went in for a healing session and she showed me Healy. And I just immediately bought it. She gave a word, I just immediately bought it. And from that day, I'm seeing improvement in my work and also my exams and my concentration level. Everything is so well and better. And this is not just about me also. This is for my kid actually. He is my life. This is Marvel. Show him. Marvel, say hi.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Marvel.
he's
Oh,
sleeping now.
we have a story of Marvel with Healy.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, this is the third tick attack he's getting. He got tick fever the third time the same year. He's just 2 years old, and he has no ticks actually. But tick fever is something like it just comes again and again if you get it once because only 94% it at the max 94% cures, and remaining 6% stays in your liver. So it just comes again and again, even if you don't have tick. So he got tick fever. We didn't know that he was just reluctant to eat because tick fever doesn't express in temperature format. It just they are just lazy and they don't eat and they just don't do anything at all. So we thought he's just lazy and he's not eating too much because sometimes he just does start to get more better treats and all. So we were just left it for a day, and next day was also he was not eating, and then he fainted, and we got really panicked, and we took him to hospital, and you won't believe the platelets were just 23, and all tick fever, like three virus causes tick fever, and all three were positive. It was so shocked and we treated him for a day, but it was not. So then we brought him back and we thought we'll take him to hospital now and then, whenever it's required. And we brought him back and he was not eating, he was not taking tablets, and he just was vomiting. And actually, I was using Healy for just maybe 3-4 days by that time. And I was reluctant, should I use it on Marvel or not? And I just checked with ma'am and she told like you just start using Healy. Then I just started Healy on Marvel. It just improved tremendously because he didn't have any tablets for first 2 days because he was just vomiting all the tablets, and IV was not able to put because he was so dehydrated we were not able to get a IV vein only. Then by 2 days without medication, he tremendously improved. He started walking properly, he started eating, he started taking medicines, and he was more playful also. And within 10 days, his platelets improved. And then we took a PCR again around 40 days, but he took medication after that. But first 2-3 days, only healing, and it worked wonderful. So this was about Marvel, and now he's all good. The test, all the viruses are negative now, and this is the highest percentage possible. 98% viruses are acute from his liver. So this is the highest possible, doctor said, and they were themselves shocked about it. So this is about Marvel. So I thank especially Kritika ma'am to introduce me to Healy, and also Vanita ma'am who always supports me in everything, and also Leena ma'am.
Superb, superb. Thank you. Thank you so much, Priyanka, for sharing it. And I feel every pet lover today is like a beautiful day for them, because we have literally learned so much. In fact, I got to know so much that Healy can do such good, great things for animals. Thank you so much for everyone, for
I have
every
a second
creation.
pet
Yeah.
which looks exactly like Cookie. I'll just send you a
Oh,
picture. He just looks
oh,
exactly like Cookie.
oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you, all of guys here. Please bless Priyanka with all
Thank
her
you, ma'am.
desires and abundance in her life. Bless you, sweetheart. Bless you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
ma'am. Thanks.
Thank you for sharing. We have next person coming in is Mr. Mukund. Mr. Mukund, you are there? Okay, we have Miss Indumati. Indumati?
Hello.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
good.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Mukund, sir.
Actually, your network has a challenge. No problem. I will give you a chance in another 5 minutes. We can go to Mrs. Indumati ji. Miss Indumati, can we invite in?
Yeah, Miss Indumati, you are there? I'm just checking. You can just raise your hand, the virtual hand, so that we can unmute.
In the time we find Indumati, can we invite Reen Jacob from Chennai? Miss Reen Jacob?
Rin Jacob had to travel something for ad hoc reasons, so I feel she's not available.
Yeah, okay. So then I think we are.
Yeah, today she might not be able to connect. She just messaged me actually. She tried to reach out, but today she might not connect. But she has very good testimony actually. But due to
Yeah, thanks. I think. Yeah, Leena ji, over to you.
Okay. Awesome. So thank you. I feel we had such a fantastic, I'm pretty sure I'm not missing anybody here who wanted to give a testimony. And if you were there in the list and I have not picked up your name, please let me know. If it's not, then you can raise your virtual hand and we will unmute you. Awesome. Fantastic. So thank you everyone who has shared today. And I could only say that there are two ways of living life. Either we can just be a spectator of life, or we can be a participant of life. So you can just sit and watch what's happening around the world in Healy. Everywhere across, you will see a lot of beautiful stories around. We can just be a participant watching things, having beautiful stories happening in others' life. The same thing can happen in our life too, if we can become a participant, if we can participate with the universe, because universe wants to give us everything what we want. It's just a co-authoring. And once we become a participant, you take one step, universe will give you something that will help you to co-author your life. And that's where Healy comes in. I wish God has the power to come in front of you and give everything to you. नहीं कर सकते ना. That's why Healy को आना पड़ा.
Leena ji, I think Pragya ji has to speak. Over to you, Pragya ji.
Yes, Pragya. Yes, Pragya.
Yeah. Yeah, so actually, when Prunal was sharing her testimony, that is the time I somehow, it was like push sir का आवाज मेरे कान में गूंज रहा था, इसलिए मैंने hand raise किया. So whenever in his webinar he is saying ना कि Healy has this look-in period for 14 days. So उन्होंने जब भी देखा है कि return करते हुए तो नहीं देखा, उन्होंने ये जरूर देखा है कि in that 14 days that person buys another Healy or maybe the second one for the family or whatever. So this was exactly what was happening in Prunal's life. Forget about, returning and all, whatever the episode happened in her life, that's when the dad was like, हाँ मुझे भी एक Healy चाहिए. Cousin का phone आता है US से, मुझे भी एक Healy चाहिए. Sister, मुझे भी एक Healy चाहिए. So it was like, push sir, अभी आपके पास ये जब आप line बोलोगे तो so Prunal becomes your example then.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Pragya. That and this is happening in every home. अभी pets भी बोल रहे हैं कि मुझे भी एक Healy चाहिए. So
I know.
Thank you for sharing that.
So happy to hear all the testimonies. Really glad. God bless us all.
Thank you. We have a great foundation towards what you are seeing here. There is a lot of hard work. There is a lot of trainings which goes in the usage of each and every program, how it is. And because it requires a lot of hand holding, so we have a very strong foundation system. We have a very strong training system, and it is headed by Vikas Kishore Singh. He is our mentor. He is our guru from Bangalore, who is heading the Healy division and to all of you here, he is the person who is actually guided and through. I mean, if I have learned anything on Healy, is because of him. If my pets are today actually living a better life, I feel is because of him. And because his trainings is like a motivation for me. For me, it's like motivation is nothing like a fresh emotion. When I listen to him, I get into a fresh emotion. Whatever emotion I'm getting into, if I'm in an emotion of dengue, you come and listen to your mentor and you get into a different emotion. That's motivation for me. And we have a person who motivates you, who inspires you, and Healy is something, it's an inspiration. It's in spirit, inspiration. It's working with your spirit. Each person start living an inspired life. That's what Healy brings in. So we can't just end this session without listening to the one and only, my guru is Vikas Kishore Singh. Live from you, Vikas ji.
Thank you so much, Leena ji, for making me guru. I am just happy being Vikas. So thank you so much. It was absolutely amazing listening to all of you. And today, I think we had a pet special day. I also have a pet. And trust me, I think I'm the only pet owner in my community where we don't go to veterinary. And I don't give any packed food to her. We give normal food without salt and sugar. Whatever we cook, we give it to our pet, except few things which are not allowed for the pets. But I give all the food cooked at home, and also I give Healy along with it. I run animal program on my Mag Healy most of the time, and she is the most energetic pet in my entire colony. And I'm not saying it. Everybody tells me that. When I go for a walk with her, everybody tells, how come she is so energetic? How come she is so energetic? So when I come back, I run defense program. So because everybody is talking about that, how come she is so energetic? So thank you so much, Leena ji, for hosting this event. And I am sure that a lot of us would have got some value and insight that how this wonderful technology is helping people at that level. And it is all possible because somebody had to give that message so that the message can be carried forward. And that message I received from my God messenger, Nathan Pusde Sarma sir, and I would like to invite him to say a few words and then end the session. Over to you, sir.
Oh, thank you, Vikas. I was just blown away by the kind of testimonies that we are receiving. In fact, last month, when we had this testimony session, I was absolutely excited and I thought that this is the best one But this month, it's even better, you know. Every time you hear a testimony, it's better than the last month. And even Dr. Sanjeev, who has not been able to perform his anesthetic work, and so many other people, like every testimony is so good that I'm not able to believe that it can happen in such a short period of time. In fact, yesterday evening, today evening, we were having a training session with our Dubai team. And one of our partners there, Penny, she's in Europe, and her father is around 85 years of age. And she recently bought Healy. And, while I was giving my product training, she said, oh, yesterday my father has an issue that when his hands are trembling like this, not Parkinson's, but something like that. And she says he was just sleeping, and I gave him one program of shaking. So just after one program, his hand shaking stopped. So is it possible with this Healy, or it is just my placebo effect? Or I'm just thinking that it has happened. I said, no, every time I hear a testimony, I feel like the way you are feeling. I mean, it's every time it surprises me. So, this is something, as many of you have said, that this is a blessing which has come to us. And see, we have to reach every family. Just imagine, so many people are suffering today because they don't have Healy. Just imagine if everyone has Healy. I mean, how much of their productivity will increase, how much of their happiness will increase, how much of their relationships within the families. I recall Tevatia Ganguly from Kolkata. I mean, her relationship with her mother, it's so touching actually. And, so many things. Every time you hear it, I feel it's a real blessing. So let's go and help each and every family. Let's not stop at this. Let's go and help everyone. Let's share this word around, because we have got something which is just amazing, out of this world, and this is required by each and every family. And if I am remembering the name correctly, Kartika ma'am, Kartika Nair from Pudupati. I mean, her testimony is just amazing. And Hima, wow, awesome. I mean, so many animals are getting benefit by this. I mean, I think this is the first time we are hearing about animals so much. Like we heard something from Ken and Gigi from Scotland, their Labrador, who is about 14 years of age. Her two back legs were just limping. She couldn't even walk properly. And after just using Healy for about 1 week, her whole shine came back into her eyes, and she's just running around like crazy. And when I heard this testimony, that was the first animal testimony that I heard. But today I'm hearing so many. I mean, this is just awesome. And see, I thank God that Grace, one of my friends in Singapore, she introduced this product to me. And when I saw it for the first time, I just couldn't believe it that there could be a product like this. I was just enjoying my life, retired. I thought, enough, done is done. So when I started using this product, I said, if I don't go and share it with others, it's going to be an injustice to all the people. So I just went out and started sharing with people, and see here. I mean, I think this is a blessing for all of us. And we are just a medium. Actually, the universe wants this product to reach every family. We are the medium. We have to go out and talk to everyone, touch every life. I mean, we can change people's health and wellness. I mean, that is such a blessing. So thank you all of you who have shared your testimony. We really thank you from the bottom of our heart, because so many other people are listening to it. I got a message from Sheetal from Dubai. She says, our whole family has been hearing the testimonies now, and we are just blown away. I mean, how can there be so many testimonies? I mean, this is what happens to everyone, So thank you all. And thank God that we all got Healy through someone. And it is all, preordained. We are blessed to get this. And let's not stop here. Let's not be selfish. so that we got something and we don't share with others. Let's go out and share it with everyone. Everyone. And yes, Pragya, I used to say in my testimony that we have seen so many people, they buy one and they buy second and they buy third and they buy fourth. Of course, today I heard it. Even in Surat, your friend. I mean, she bought 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's how it happens actually. This is how it's going to happen. I mean, like we have mobile phones, everyone has one mobile phone. Same way, everyone will be owning one Healy. And that's going to change their whole health and wellness. So thank you once again, all of you. And thank you, Lena, for organizing it so wonderfully. And thank you, Vikas, for being present for everyone, for your trainings and everything. Let's heal the world. We have not even scratched, not even scratched. We have not done nothing actually. Let's, I mean, 140 crore people are to be touched now. Let's, it increases, you know, this should motivate us to go out and meet more people. Let's do it. Thank you all. Thanks once again. Thank you. Over to Lena.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir. So
you.
there is a question in the chat box. Can we take any questions, sir?
Yeah, sure. Why not? If it is required. Otherwise, normally we don't take. But if there is, yeah, sure. Why not?
Questions in the testimony night, but since there is a question, I'll just take it.
Okay.
When is it in Dubai and how to be a part of it to buy and try?
Dubai, you can buy it tomorrow. You can buy it today. Who's it?
Miss Aziz, I think she has asked this question.
Yeah, who has invited you? Let them. I mean, just contact them, and you can buy in Dubai tomorrow. Yeah, I'm Aziz. Yes. Yeah, Mr. Aziz, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. Let's hear it from you. Yeah.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
So, yeah. Hi. We were hearing a lot about this device, and so I wanted to know, like where to get it and how to try it, and when is it launching? Because I don't think it's in Dubai yet, right?
It's in pre-launch. Who has invited you, Aziz?
Yvonne.
Yvonne, get in touch with her. She'll tell you how to order. You'll get it in the next 2-3 days. You'll get your hands on it. We are shipping it from Singapore right now. Yeah, we have made special arrangements in the pre-marketing because the company will be launching in the next couple of months. But you can get in touch with Yvonne. She'll guide you how to order. And yeah, in the from Singapore, it reaches Dubai in a couple of days. DHL.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, we have many people who are already using Healy. More than, I think, around 20 people in Dubai already are using. Yeah.
Oh, that's great because we didn't know much about it here in Dubai. Like, are you guys going to do an official launch? Like,
oh yeah. It's officially it will be launched in the next coming few months, but you can get your hands on the device if you want right tomorrow. I mean, this week. Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's great. I have one more quick question. Like the testimonials were really amazing, but like, does it do anything for up to like for cancer or coma or that level of things?
Oh yeah, yes, yes. It helps in all these cases. Yeah, it helps a lot.
Okay, and then we know that through the programs that they give with it, right?
Oh yes. What I would suggest is that you get in touch with Yvonne. She'll guide you more. She's already used
great.
it. She has it.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Okay, most welcome. Sure.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So let's, I mean, that's really awesome. Thank you all once again for sharing your testimonies. We really thank you for sharing your experiences. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, over to you, Lina. You can end the session now.
Okay. Just thank you everyone for being there. Just trust the divine timing of the universe. I always say you have not chosen Healy. Healy has chosen you. So Healy will come to your life exactly in the divine timing of the universe. So let that flow come in. Let that thought seep in. And somewhere universe will make Healy enter your life. So thank you so much for being there today so patiently. Love you all. Bless you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.